Thank you for joining us on this episode of Sean and Stephanie's Adventures. And on this episode, we're having her Blue Eyes White Dragons fight the Atlanteans again. Ready to get this started, my love?
Yes, I am.
Alright.
Rochambeau.
Ooh.
Rochambeau.
The double rock.
You got me.
I will let you go first. I think this deck is...
Alright.
This deck's worth like $15. It doesn't have any proactive plays. It's entirely reactive. That hand's not bad. This kind of puts it all together.
Here is my hand. I shall play Maiden with Eyes of Blue, and I shall pass my turn.
Alright. I will draw for turn, and I will normal summon the Atlantean Heavy Infantry. And its effect lets me get a second normal summon for Sea Serpent type monsters, and I will use that second normal summon to play the Deep Sea Diva. When the Deep Sea Diva is specifically normal summoned, I can then search my deck for any level 3 or lower Sea Serpent type monster and put it directly into play. And I'll get the card I get 90% of the time and summon a Neptibus, the Atlantean Prince. The Maiden of Eyes of Blue has an effect that even if you target it, she immediately gets a special summon, a Blue Eyes White Dragon, from the hand, deck, or graveyard. And I can't beat a 3000 attack normal monster.
It's pretty beastly,
With what I can get. Yeah, it really is. So I'm just going to go for some value plays and activate his ability to put a Atlantean card into the graveyard in order to put another Atlantean card into my hand. I'll put a Poseidra, my boss monster, into the graveyard and put a Call of the Atlanteans into my hand. I will then set the Call of Atlanteans and pass it over to you, my dear.
Okay. I shall then activate a spell. A monster reborn.
Aww.
And I shall retrieve your Poseidra.
Yep, the Poseidra then enters the field under your control.
I shall now go into combat. And I shall kill a creature right there.
Yep, that's the smart one. Neptibus is the best card in the deck.
I shall pass my turn.
I shall draw. I will use my normal summon to summon the legendary Atlantean Trident.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, and then I'll use my second normal summon from the Atlantean Heavy Infantry to summon an Atlantean Marksman. He is a very strong card that, if he's put into the graveyard from a water monster effects, he could immediately destroy a set card. And if he deals combat damage to an opponent, I can immediately summon a level 3 or lower Atlantean into play. I will then activate the effect of the legendary Atlantean Trident. I contribute this monster and one other Sea Serpent I control to immediately summon a Poseidrion from my deck, and all my opponent's monsters get 300 less attack. And there's the Poseidra. I keep on calling it Poseidrion. I'm sorry about that. So the Poseidra comes into play. The Atlantean Heavy Infantry was sent to the graveyard from a water monster's effect, so he will go up and I'll destroy your Poseidra.
There you go.
Thank you, my love.
You're welcome.
And now we'll go into combat, and I shall attack your Maiden with Eyes of Blue with a Deep Sea Diva.
I shall negate your attack and bring out a Blue Eyes White Dragon into play.
You got it. And the 3000 is bigger than my 2800, so I will then just have my Atlantean Marksman finish off and kill your Maiden.
Touche.
And I'll pass over to you, my love.
Okay. I shall then play the Maiden with Eyes of Blue.
Oh, I gave up so much to get rid of the last one.
I know you did. I'm sorry.
Right. Oh.
So I'm going to attack your monster right there with my blue eyes.
Yep, you kill him and deal 200 damage to me. Nice. First blood.
And now I pass my turn.
Alright, well, at the end of your turn, I will activate the spell card Call of the Atlanteans. Special summons 3 Atlanteans directly from my graveyard into play, and I will bring back Neptibus, the Atlantean Trident, and the Atlantean Heavy Infantry.
Wow, that's a lot of guys.
Yeah. Then I'll begin my turn. I'll draw a really good card to get. I will activate the effect of Neptibus in order to put a Atlantean Heavy Infantry directly into the graveyard and another Call the Atlanteans into my hand. When the Atlantean Heavy Infantry is put into the graveyard, I'll get to destroy a face-up card you control, and I'll choose to kill the Maiden.
You may have destroyed my Maiden. I get to activate its effect. And you can get another blue eyes.
Yeah, whenever a Maiden with Eyes of Blue is targeted by anything, for any reason, by anyone, you get a blue
eyes.
Yeah, you get a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard into play.
And there you go.
Alright, well, there's a method to my madness for doing it in this order, though. I shall activate the effect, once again, of the Atlantean Trident and tribute an Atlantean Heavy Infantry, and I'll destroy your face-up Blue Eyes White Dragon in order to summon a second Poseidra.
Nice move.
Thank you. Poseidra.
Poseidra.
Yeah. Then I will activate the effect from the graveyard of another Poseidra, where I get to tribute 3 sea serpent monsters and special summon it. And since the Nebestus, the Atlantean prince, was sent to the graveyard for a water monster's effect, its effect goes off. That lets me summon any water monster, and I will get out the third Poseidra, the Atlantean dragon. And your Blue Eyes had its attack reduced by 300 by the effects of the Atlantean Trident when it summons its Poseidra. So now we'll go into combat, and I'll attack you for 2,800, killing it and dealing 100 damage to you.
Very good move.
Thank you. Then I'll attack your life points directly for 2,800 and 2,800.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm just so glad that this deck's performing for you guys on camera. Because we kept on upgrading our other decks, our Blue Eyes White Dragon, all other decks, but we've left this one alone. So it seems like it's definitely still holding its own.
I agree.
And I will pass over to you.
Okay. I shall then play the King of the Swamp.
And its effect is you can use it as a fusion material.
That's
for
right.
anything.
I shall then activate a spell, Dragon's Mirror.
Oh.
In which I will fuse together the King of the Swamp and 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons.
Oh. Nice.
In order to get my boss monster, the Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. I shall now go into combat and attack him.
The middle one.
4,500 points.
You kill the biggest creature in my deck and deal 1,700 damage to me.
Woo! That's a mouthful.
Bringing me down to 6,100.
And I shall pass my turn.
Alright, I will draw this turn. Ooh, okay. I shall normal summon an Atlantean attack squad. Then I will activate my spell card, United We Stand, and I will target Poseidra. This will increase Poseidra's attack and defense by 800 for each face-up monster I control.
Holy shit.
So that'll be 2,400, so that will raise him up to 5,200. Then I will set a card face down and go into combat, and I'll attack your ultimate dragon for 5,200, killing it and dealing 700 damage to you.
Wow.
Then I'll attack your life points directly and finish you off. Good game, my love.
Good game. That was amazing.
Yeah, this deck's on a roll. I did realize something, though, I could have done better. I was just so hyped up on being able to get out all 3 Poseidras. I forgot to play United We Stand last turn and actually end it there. So I'm sorry about that. It was just... I love this deck.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, we like it, and we hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you do, please consider commenting, and subscribing, and checking out all our other stuff. We have some excellent Blue Eyes White Dragons vs. Harpy decks in our playlist.
Yeah, and so much more. Peace.